Good evening and welcome back. What have I got this time? Not a heck of a lot. So, the 70 points that Miami put up yesterday was the most since 1966 when Washington put up 72 on the Giants. It was 1966. So Washington beat the Giants 72-41. Most points ever scored. But I think the Chicago doing it to Washington in the 1930s, it was a championship game. It was 73-0. Yeah. Now, supposedly late in the game, Dolphins had a chance to tie the record with a field goal, but coach is like, yeah, no, we've embarrassed them enough. Just down it. Let them have the ball. So there you go. Tomorrow is a big day for Canadian women's soccer. Because I mentioned on, Friday? It was Friday night after the Raiders game. Canada beat Jamaica 2-0 in the first game of the home and home series. They got a chance to qualify for the Olympics tomorrow night in Toronto. Same BMO field that the Canadian men's team qualified for the 2022 World Cup March of last year. March 27th, 2022 is when they qualified. I remember that Sunday well, and there's a story behind that, which should be another video. And the women's coach Bev Priestman was at that particular game that the men won. Bev Priestman is coaching the ladies team, and tomorrow night, hopefully, history can duplicate itself and have the women qualify for the Paris Olympics in the same place where the Canadian men qualified for the World Cup. It's a year and a half apart. Oh, would be almost practically a year, 18 months apart, almost to the day. So there you go. Wouldn't that be great? All the ladies need to do is either tie or win. Or either prefer tie or win. I get nervous when they're like losing because we don't need to go there. Let's see, what else can I add? I don't know what else I can add right now. I guess I will tell that story then, because I remember when the men qualified for the World Cup, March 27th, 2022. It was, as I mentioned, it was a Sunday. Gone off at 3 o'clock. Okay? Swiped out and punched out. After I did that, I backed away from the time clock. That way, in case somebody else needed to get to the time clock, hit the phone, checked on Twitter, checked Devin Haru's Twitter page as it was then, just to see what the score was. And I seen, Canada. Coincidence. Canada was playing Jamaica. Too many, yeah. And it was 2-0 Canada at halftime, so I was like, okay, go home, walk home. Get home around 20 minutes later. Tried to score again, still 2-0. 17 or 18 minutes later, because when I first checked when I got home, it was in the 65th minute. And then I checked, it was in the 83rd minute. Canada had scored 3-0. I'm thinking, that's it. It's over. Did you know that feeling when he's got a goal and it's like there's that moment I think they got it. They finally got it. That was that feeling. It's like I'm thinking, that's finally got it. And a few minutes later, I check again. Jamaica scored an own goal. They put their ball in their own net. 4-0 Canada's like, yeah, there's that coffin. Canada's going to the World Cup. It was a blog entry I never thought I would write that day. And I started my blog in 2004. It's like every time the World Cup qualification came up, they get to the final round and they find some way to not qualify. And it was the same for 2022. They got to the final round. How am I going to be disappointed this time? They kept winning, they kept drawing, they kept winning, and they kept drawing. It was like going to that little round of that window of 2 games there. The window in which Canada qualified. I'm thinking they could actually do it this window. There was a game before that game they qualified. I think they forget where it was. They had lost. Come back home, playing Jamaica, beat Jamaica 4-0 to qualify. It's funny, the Canada men's team beats Jamaica to qualify for the Men's World Cup, and the women's team is playing Jamaica to qualify for Paris 2024. Now, we've got some parallels happening here. Should Canada pull this off? I swear, it's serious coincidence. It happened to be Jamaica both times that Canada qualifies. Men for the World Cup and women for the Olympics. Mind you, they still have to play the game yet. So tomorrow's a big day. Tomorrow's a big day. Now we'll know for sure once it happens. So there's my story to fill in the times. I added more. So there's my story. So on that note, in the meantime, and in between time, stay tuned for the next one.